we're all concerned with happiness. In fact, it's very interesting that a course on happiness now at Harvard University has the highest enrollment of any class that's ever been offered there. That tells us something about how people are concerned with what is happiness. We've gone through a time where we thought that a lot of money would bring us happiness. We've seen that bubble burst. What we thought was there was just an imagination. It was just an illusion. And it's all gone, or a big part of it is all gone. So we wonder, what is happiness then? We have to say it's never something external. There's nothing else outside myself that will bring me happiness. Because that outside thing that I experience as outside, I project my own meanings and interpretations on it. And whatever I think is going to bring me happiness, it might bring temporary pleasure for a little bit, but that's not the deeper sense. What I prefer is the word joy, which I see as more pervasive. It has more to do with something that's peaceful. It has something more to do with not being tensed, not being strung out, not being worrisome, not being in fear, not being in anxiety. It has to do with trust, has to do with peace, has to do with being in a joyful state of mind. That kind of happiness is what I would hope we can more reach. And we can reach that more as we clear out the opponents of it. And the opponents of it are the encapsulated traumas we've carried in our limbic system and other parts of our bodies. The things that keep us from happiness are belief systems that we have. The things that keep us from our happiness are thoughts that we think about things. We think about things in a way that disturb us so much of the time. All of our judgments, all of our fears, our projections into the future, our bemoaning things of the past, our feeling guilty, all these thoughts are creating an absence of peace. They create dis-ease in our whole being. So what we yearn for is true happiness. The happiness that goes in spite of what circumstances are, that sustains us through major crises, that returns us to a place of peace and trust in the outcome, and that we are connected with a source energy that we are a part of, not a separate sky God removed from us, but a God that in whom we live and move and have our very being, as one of the biblical writers put it, which would be in line with the physics. We're part of the unified field of consciousness. That's where, again, spirituality and science come together. And if we can recognize we are part of that, not apart from it, then we take in embrace our full power to retain our peace and our happiness.